take things over to Lansing Community College because this afternoon and really all this week, we're going to be celebrating the birthday of an incredible poet.
That is right. It is the one and only Maya Angelou's birthday celebration is what we're talking about. And we are here right now with Dawn. And because she's actually the director of the maya-angelou-training-center over at LCC. How's it going?
It's going phenomenally.
Yes, it is a phenomenal show with a phenomenal woman here today.
Yes.
But outside of that poem, I want our viewers to really understand who Maya Angelou was and her legacy. Can you talk to us about that?
So Maya Angelou was actually an iconic woman, and many people only think about her as just a writer, but she was multifaceted, and that's really why we're celebrating her all week. We are celebrating the poet, we're celebrating the educator, we're celebrating the civic-minded, the community leader, we're celebrating all of her. And so what we did to kick it off, on Monday we had our poetry slam, and the poetry slam was open to everyone. We had community leaders, and we had students were part of it. We had even high school students took part in the poetry slam, and it was phenomenal. I keep using the word, but here's the thing. The people who took part in this, these were students who identified as being shy, not really having a voice. Now, if we think about Maya Angelou and her whole story, her voice was quieted because of trauma, but it was through that trauma that she actually found her voice in the writing. So when we've seen these students stand up and take back their voice and did it in such a way that literally erupted in an overzealous celebration at our event on Monday, it was amazing. And so that's really what the Maya Angelou Training Center does. We help them to find their voice. Our job is to empower you in so many ways. So yesterday and today we did a writing workshop, and in that we are looking at Maya from another light. The writer, how are you using your words to literally make a change? Because that's what she did. Her job was to change the atmosphere. If you don't like it, change it. Here's how you change it. And so when they left today, their call of action was this: I want you to find your voice and make a change. Tomorrow we will be doing what's called a faculty lunch and learn. And again, because we speak to the whole community, we are reaching for the students, the community, and our faculty. So in our lunch and learn, the educator part, how do we actually help them to resonate with their students? How are you giving them the resilience that they need? How are we helping them to find the voice, being able to speak their truth, be authentic in everything that they do? And lastly, on Friday, we are doing a community event where we are literally partnering with Crystal Ray, and just like Maya, getting out into the community and really getting our hands dirty. We are going and giving back, being part of what Maya Angelou always was, which is, I am going to do a little bit of everything. You know, if you think about one of her famous quotes, people will forget what you say, people will forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. And so with the Maya Angelou Training Center, our job every day, every time we encounter someone, is to make them feel that they're loved, they're seen, they're heard, and they're respected, and that they belong. And that's what LCC is. You belong here with us there.
Oh my gosh.
And still we rhyme.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I can't believe all of this is happening right in our own backyard. And this is great that you were really able to grasp on every single part during this week. And so how can the community get involved? Maybe just not this week, but also year round, because she deserves to be celebrated
and so
year round.
Literally, that's what we're doing year round. We are doing different, like I said, she's multifaceted. So this Friday, we would love for the community to come out, because there's always a way to help. We are going to be also working on what's called an edible garden. How do we sustain who we are? And so we are showing our students, showing our community that things don't have to be the status quo. Let us give you the tools you need so that you can go to the next level. We are doing a financial literacy, because we also know that having that financial understanding is empowerment. You don't have to be pigeon-toed to anything if we give you the financial tools. And then we're talking about emotional resilience. How do you cope with the things that are going on, things that you have no control over, but we can give you the tools that you need to be successful. So come join us. We have, like I said, the financial literacy is coming up. We have emotional resilience next week. Anything you want to find out, you can find out on our website. Or stop by LCC.
Right, exactly.
Right, Dawn. Thank you so much. All that information is listed below on your screen. Plus, you can find it online. But before we go, I know you mentioned it already, but tell me, what's your favorite quote?
I have several, but one is, the very favorite is, people will forget what you say, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you make them feel. So your words are power.
Yeah.
And so every word, every time you interact with someone, think about how can I make them feel powerful, seen, heard, and respected.
Absolutely.
I love that.
And on that note, we've got a powerful green
That's
room
right.
still right.